All right, bro. I finally did this. Finally did this video, man. I'm out here at the Westview Cemetery of Atlanta, bro. Out here on Martin Luther King, and look at this palace right here, bro. I mean, you cannot deny this history, bro. This is a whole castle palace. Look at this right here, what they call a cemetery, but people who know this is what they turn it into. Look at this, bro. Look at this shit. Like, come on, bro. Y'all cannot deny this, bro. Look at this. Look at this. Come on. This is a whole palace. Look at this. Man, this is amazing. And like, I make these videos and posts because I'm trying to let my fellow Atlantean people know, like your heritage and your history, bro. You come you come you come from a royal bloodline of people, and these are your palaces. This stuff belong to you, bro. Look at this. And they turned this into a cemetery. You see? They turned this into a cemetery. Man, look at this, bro. And what a coincidence. Like, yeah, you see the Moroccan style architecture, and then you see the sacred geometry and these stone columns. Like, look at this, bro. This is absolutely immaculate, beautiful. I had to do a 10-minute video. I normally do the little 60-second one, but this one deserves a 10-minute video. I know they got cameras up there. They probably watching me and shit, but damn. I can't help but do this little video real quick. But I'm gonna walk around to the front and man, look at this. Look at this, bro. Look at this. What's that? What's that? That little Bernie Mac saying? Look at this. Somebody look at this. Look at this. Man, bro. Wow. This is amazing. I mean, oh my goodness, man. See, when I tell you had castles all over Atlanta and in palaces, this is your stuff, bro. It just got taken over by the federal government. They came in. That's when I made the other video about Zoo Atlanta, and I was mentioning the Battle of Atlanta in 1800s. Well, this what the battle was. They was taking your stuff. They was taking your castles, your palaces. Look at this shit. And who was over here in the 1800s? Black folks, us, people. And who these buildings belong to in these castles? You, your family. And now you living in the ghetto. You living in the goddamn ghetto. That got kicked out of your own shit. But look at this, man. Damn, this is amazing. This is amazing, bro. Look at, man. Oh, man. And then look, see, so if you look at the top, you see you got that point at the top, all right, with it look like a little cross. And it's kind of like it got that little lime green or green kind of texture, which means it's been oxidized, right? So, which means that this castle was powered from the ether, like wireless electricity type shit, like literally wireless electricity. Like, man, bro, I know I kept looking at these for years. I kept looking at these little I don't know what you call these little columns right here, and I always thought these were mysterious. But if you pay attention to these, you'll see these on almost in every other building downtown Atlanta. So that lets you know, like, this whole city belong to y'all, bro. Y'all just don't know it because y'all don't know what this stuff looks like. Y'all don't know what to look for. Y'all don't even know y'all heritage. Like, the farthest most people go back in their family bloodline or family history is probably like the early 1900s or maybe somewhere around there. But after that, it's like nobody remembers anything else. But this stuff is y'all, bro. This is y'all history. That's why I be out here making these videos. Cause this is y'all history, bro. Right here in plain sight. Look at this. Look at these arches. Don't y'all see these arches in these other buildings? Look at these arches. You know what I'm saying? You see these arches like almost everywhere. This solid stone, bro. Somebody left a pen. I'm gonna take it. Man, this is amazing, bro. This is absolutely amazing and astonishing. You know, people been asking me to do this video for a minute, and I was like, you know what? I was just, just riding by, so like, let me come on over here and do this little video real quick. But y'all, you're like, man, it's crazy, bro. Trying to tell niggas about their own history. Most people want to joke and laugh, make silly comments. And meanwhile, all these castles and palaces all over the city, all throughout the state, and you rather call this a church or call this, it's funny, but it is what it is, bro. Some of y'all already know, and for the other people that don't know, it's time to wake up, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because this stuff belong to you, and it ain't going nowhere, because this what's left over. The rest of the stuff they burned down in the 1800s. That's why I be trying to encourage y'all to go and look up the great fires of the 1800s, because they burned the rest of this stuff down in the 1800s. That's what the Atlanta fire was about. When they told you about Atlanta was burned down, they told you about the Civil War. That had nothing to do with the Civil War. It was the Indian War. That was y'all shit that they was burning down. They was burning down y'all palaces and buildings. It had nothing to do with no Civil War. There was the Indian War, and then follow after that, it was called the Trail of Tears, because after they was burning y'all shit down in the 1800s, and they was removing y'all from y'all own land, then the Trail of Tears. But these are y'all castles, bro. This is documented. Like y'all was at war and fighting for hundreds of years to keep these people off this damn land. And then, they finally lost the battle, but the war is not over with. And the niggas waking up. But man, this is amazing, bro. This is amazing. This is absolutely astonishing, bro. Hey, I'm just looking around. Oh, okay. Wow. Bro, this is amazing. This is absolutely amazing.
It's the largest nonprofit mausoleum in the country. We currently have about 8,500 interments. It fits about 13,000 in total.
Wow.
We're under construction right now, building out some of the third floor upstairs. Up there is almost completely unfinished with marble. Just put a new roof on the place. I take a little bit better care of it than we have years past. So.
Wow. This is absolute. How tall are these ceilings? Like 20
So
feet?
on this floor, the crypts go up to tier F. It's about like 17 feet.
Wow. 17 feet.
Just want to math real quick. 3 times 6. Yeah, 18, 17, 18 feet.
Wow, this is amazing, man. I always drove past this place, but I never just stopped. And I was like, you know what? Let me just stop.
We're open Monday through Saturday. We just out of respect for the dead, and just photography, just kept to yourself. You can't post it anywhere.
Right.
Private property. That's kind of the main rule. You don't want to lean or press up against any of the crypts.
Okay, yeah.
But help yourself to return.
Yeah, I just look, yeah.
I'm behind on the lights. I still need to get a couple on them.
Okay, man, definitely appreciate it, bro.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Good morning.
Wow. This is amazing. Wow. This is absolutely amazing.